In this lesson we're going to look at index laws 4 and 5. Index law 4 states that when multiplying two or more numbers that are raised to the power of m, then we raise each of those in the brackets to the power of m to arrive at a to the power of m multiplied by b to the power of m. So using example A, 5a to the power of 2, these are in brackets, so 5 needs to get raised to the power of 2 and a needs to get raised to the power of 2. So we would have something that would look like this: 5 to the power of 2 multiplied by a to the power of 2. And if we had to solve this, we would say 5 squared is 25a squared, and that would be our answer. Alright, well, how about giving B and C a go? Put the video on pause and come back when you're ready. Well, how did you go? Well, the first thing we got to realize is that this over here is inside the brackets and it is raised to the power of 2. Therefore, everything inside the bracket needs to be raised to the power of 2. So it would look something like this: minus 3 to the power of 2 multiplied by x 2 times 2, y 2 times 2 as well. Now, remembering our rule with negative numbers, a negative number multiplied by another negative number gives us a positive number, and that's exactly what negative 3 to the power of 2 is. It's negative 3 multiplied by negative 3 equals a positive 9. X 2 times 2 is 4, and y 2 times 2 is 4 as well, and that would be our answer. Now C would be slightly different. It's only what is inside the brackets that is raised to the power of 3. The 3 outside the bracket does not get raised. So our answer would look something like this: 3a 2 times 3 gives us 6, x 3 times 3 gives us 9. So it would be 3a to the power of 6, x to the power of 9. Right, well, now let's look at index law 5. Index law 5 states that when dividing two numbers raised to the power of m, raise each number to the power of m as long as b is not equal to 0. And b in this case is whatever your denominator is. Alright, well, let's see if we can figure this one out. This is 4 over 5 raised to the power of 3. Put the video on pause and come back and see if you got it right. Well, this is simply going to be 4 to the power of 3 over 5 to the power of 3. And 4 to the power of 3 is 64. And 5 to the power of 3 is 125. Right, how about giving B a go? Put the video on pause and come back when you're ready. Alright, well, what we'll have here is we'll have on the top, so our numerator is going to be minus 3, and that's going to be raised to the power of 3 multiplied by a, and 2 times 3 will give us 6, all over our denominator, which is going to be 2 to the power of 3 multiplied by b to the power of 3, so 3 3s are 9. Next line will be, if we have negative 3 to the power of 3, is going to be a negative multiplied by negative is a positive. Positive multiplied by negative is going to give me a negative. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. So it's negative 27 multiplied by a to the power of 6, all over. We have 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, multiplied by b to the power of 9. So our answer therefore is minus 27 a to the power of 6 all over 8, so b to the power of 9. And that's pretty much the end of index laws 4 and 5.